Welcome to Power Coach TV Wednesday Wisdom. I'm Power Coach Alishia, and thank you so much for tuning in today. Today's question for Power Coach TV comes from Christine Howard, and her question is such an amazing question, and really, as women mothers in business, we all struggle with her question, so I'm really excited to share with you today. Christine's question is, how do you run a business, especially as a single mother or maybe a mother that has a partner who works a ton without missing out on your kid's life? Christine, this is such an amazing question because it is so important to be there and be a mom. It's also really important to be able to supplement your partner's income, or if you're a single mom, to be able to pay the bills and have a good quality of life, not just making ends meet or living paycheck to paycheck. You know, you want to be able to go on vacations and go take trips and go to the store and get toys if they want to, or birthday parties. You know, if you're a single mom, there's that to consider as well. And I love this topic because recently I got to go on a vacation. I know I keep talking about vacations, but there's a lot that happened in this month time, like epiphanies, I swear it to you. And we stayed in this big, beautiful, gorgeous house of my husband's cousin, and it was just so beautiful. I can't even explain how beautiful it was. And she is a real estate agent, and she works her butt off. And recently, I had been having the issue or the internal battle, like you have, Christine, with the, do I, work less and just say, screw it, whatever happens, happens? Do I work more? What do I do? I'm missing on my kid's life. Are they going to be mad at me? Are they going to grow up and hate me? Am I going to go back and say, I wish I should have, could have, would have? And it was just like all these questions. And so I'm sitting across the desk from his cousin, and I look at her and I said, so have you always worked this crazy and this hard? And she said, yeah. And I said, do your kids resent you for it? Or, do you notice like any problems with them because of how much you've worked? And it was really cool because she said, well, there have been times where it's been really challenging and hard. P.S. She is a single mom, or has been a single mom while working her butt off in her business. Resume. She's like, yes, it has been challenging and we have run into some problems. And there's been those times where I thought, what am I going to do? I'm missing out on their lives and stuff like that. But I just do my best to make the time that I have with them count. And this was huge for me, like so huge for me. And so I've been able to take what she said and bring that back home and just be like, you know what? When I'm working, I'm working. I'm going balls to the wall, like I like to say, just putting in all that effort. And the time I'm with them, I'm going to do my absolute best to take that time to be with them. And it's been phenomenal. We've actually spent more quality time together now that I've had this epiphany that the world's not going to fall down around me just because I have to sometimes take that time to go balls to the wall and make things happen. And that my business isn't going to fall apart when I take the time away and shut off and disconnect to be with my family. So I really truthfully think, and for you to, what I want you to know is that it's not really about the B word of balance. It's more about you realizing when you're with your children or your family, you're with them, and when you're running your business, you're running it. And then there's like that middle ground where if you have a deadline and you have a huge goal to reach and you're really going for it, and ultimately it's going to benefit your family or your children, and you're going to be able to take that vacation or have that extra money for that amazing birthday party, or be able to have a great summer, or be able to do this for the holidays or that for the holidays, go balls to the wall and do it. Here's the key though. Tell them why. When mommy does this, when mommy goes out and does 16 parties this month and really rocks them out, you guys are going to get X or XYZ, or we are going to be able to do this. Paint that picture. Have it be a family, a community goal. And your little family, if you're a single mom, it's you and your kids, or you and your child. It doesn't matter if there's no partner. When I say family, I mean whatever is in your household. You guys are a community and a family for this business. So you need to talk about these goals that you guys have as one, together. Communicate what you guys are going for as a family. Mommy's going to have to go out to do the work. You guys got to support me, help me around the house, be, supportive, whatever words you got to use so that you can have this. It makes the world of difference. I have done a lot of communicating with my kids when I have to work really hard and I have to put in that extra time in course creation. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that one day I'm going to be leaving and traveling and speaking in so many different places. And my big thing is to be able to bring them with me and they can vacation and do whatever they want while I'm speaking or come to the event or whatever it is. But sometimes I'm going to have to leave by myself and just telling them, Mommy's going to go away. I got to go speak. I got to go do this. But when I get back, blee, blah, blah. When you can just fill that in and give them something to look forward to, it makes a world of difference. And then whatever that look forward to is, you go all out to make it amazing and spend that time with them. And there's one more thing. They will learn the value of business. They will learn the efforts that it takes to do what you do. You teach them so many valuable things that you can't imagine. So I'm going to tell you one quick story, another personal story, and then we are going to wrap up. So we were sitting around one day and we were telling each other why we loved each other. And my 7-year-old said to me, Mommy, I love you because you work so hard. And man, I just busted out into tears. I was bawling. Like for me, that was probably the last thing I would have ever wanted him to say. So I was crying, crying, crying. My husband was like, why are you crying? You know, that's a great thing. And I'm like, no, I didn't want him to say that. I wanted him, you know, and I'm just so upset because that was the last thing I wanted him to say. And that's what he said. Well, I talked to a lady who does a lot of parenting coaching, and I had told her about this situation, and she's like, that is phenomenal. How old did you say he was again? I was like 7, and she's like, if he recognizes that in you now, that will help him become such the most amazing man. So don't feel bad for that. Be proud that as a woman and as a mother, you have taught your 7-year-old son the quality of work, and that he looks up to that in you and he sees that in you. That is amazing. So I want to tell you that same thing. If it comes to that and you have that conversation and your kids tell you, I love you because you work so hard, that's amazing. That's a great quality because they see that you're not leaving them or that you don't care. I now look back, I would rather have him say that he loves me because I work so hard instead of saying, Mommy, why don't you love me? You never spend time with me, right? So he gets it in his head. A lot of the time when it comes to this, it's more about us than it is about them. Make that time count. Realize that what you're doing is amazing. You're teaching them great things. And build your business as a family. You go do this. This is what we all get. So there you have it. Power Coach TV Wednesday Wisdom for you today. I know that spoke to you so well, and it was a great episode for you. If you love me, if you like it, subscribe. Please subscribe. Leave a comment below. What spoke most to you in this video? What was like, oh my gosh, I never thought of that before? I want to hear it in the comments below. I love, love, love chatting with you. Connect with me on Facebook. Head over to my blog and subscribe to my blogs as well. I would love to chat with you, connect with you wherever we can. LiveMyLifeFree.com is the blog, and I will talk to you soon. Peak Power Coach Alishia.